Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. In the world of high-speed legends and hyperbike royalty, one name has always carried an air of mystique, power, and elegance: the Honda Blackbird. And now, after years of whispers and fan speculation, Honda has finally resurrected its iconic beast, reborn for the modern era as the 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird. Welcome to Bike Culture Hub, where today we go deep into every aspect of this breathtaking machine: its engineering, design, performance, price, and why this isn't just a motorcycle, but a bold redefinition of speed, sophistication, and dominance. Back in the late 90s, the original CBR 1100XX Super Blackbird was built to claim the title of the world's fastest production motorcycle, a title it briefly held before the Suzuki Hayabusa came in. But the legend lived on. The Blackbird became synonymous with silky power, long-distance prowess, and refined brutality. Now in 2025, Honda has taken that DNA, evolved it, and infused it with cutting-edge technology, aggressive styling, and modern superbike refinement, turning the 1300XX into a missile in a tuxedo. At first glance, you know this is not your average sport bike. The silhouette remains true to the original philosophy: sleek, aerodynamic, purposeful, but now it carries a sharper, more aggressive design language. LED matrix headlights give the front end a futuristic, predatory stare, and the bodywork has been wind tunnel sculpted for high-speed stability. The fuel tank flows seamlessly into the tail section, which is slimmer and more angular, echoing the design cues of modern MotoGP machinery, while SALL maintaining the touring capability that the original Blackbird was known for. Underneath this gorgeous exterior lies the heart of the beast: a brand-new, liquid-cooled 1,298 cubic centimeters inline-four engine. Honda hasn't just bored and stroked the old mill. This is an entirely re-engineered powerplant built for brute force and smooth delivery. Producing a staggering 208 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and 142 Nm of torque at 7,800 RPM, the 1300XX doesn't just promise speed, it delivers a relentless surge of acceleration that keeps building until you back off. Honda has used variable valve timing, forged pistons, titanium connecting rods, and a lightweight crankshaft to create an engine that revs freely yet feels solid and composed. Throttle-by-wire ensures precise control, while the new 6-axis IMU-backed ride-by-wire system governs the power delivery with multiple riding modes: sport, touring, rain, and a customizable user mode. Acceleration is nothing short of ferocious. The 1300XX launches like a cannonball, sprinting from 0 to 100 km per hour in under 2.6 seconds. But unlike some hyperbikes that feel intimidating or twitchy, the Blackbird remains composed, predictable, and eerily smooth. That's part of its charm: it's not just fast. It's fast with finesse. Honda's focus wasn't just on peak numbers but on usability across the rev range. It pulls strong from as low as 3,000 RPM, making overtaking in any gear effortless. And thanks to its tall sixth gear, highway cruising at high speeds feels relaxed, with minimal engine strain or vibration. The bike rides on a fully adjustable 43mm Showa big piston fork up front and a Showa balance-free rear shock, providing a superb mix of sporty stiffness and long-distance comfort. The chassis is a new twin-spar aluminum frame, lightened and tuned for high-speed stability. The wheelbase has been stretched slightly to improve straight-line composure, while the steering geometry has been tightened just enough to keep it agile in corners. On mountain twisties, the Blackbird might not feel as flickable as a CBR 1000RR, but it's surprisingly responsive and sure-footed for a bike of its size. And once you get used to its weight, the bike communicates beautifully through its chassis and suspension. Braking is handled by dual 330mm front discs clamped by Brembo Stylema radial calipers and a 256mm rear disc, all managed by Honda's cornering ABS system. There's loads of bite, excellent modulation, and zero drama even under emergency braking. And thanks to the IMU, the Blackbird offers cornering traction control, wheelie control, engine brake management, and even rear lift control, all adjustable and seamlessly integrated. The electronics suite is among the most advanced Honda has ever fitted on a sport touring platform. It features a full-color 7-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity, GPS integration, and Honda's Ride View app for real-time diagnostics and ride analytics. A quickshifter and auto blipper come standard, and cruise control is available as well, a nod to the bike's dual personality as a speed demon and a long-haul machine. One of the biggest surprises, however, is how refined everything feels. The engine is butter smooth. The gearbox clicks through like a Swiss watch. The riding position, while aggressive, is not punishing. It's a sporty crouch that opens up on longer rides thanks to well-placed rear sets and a surprisingly padded seat. Heated grips, a sculpted windscreen, and optional side panniers make the Blackbird a legitimate touring option, not just a Sunday canyon blaster. And the bike's aerodynamics, drawn directly from wind tunnel tests and computational flow simulations, create a noticeable reduction in wind buffeting at high speeds. You sit in the bike, not on top of it. It cocoons the rider in a high-speed bubble, making 200 km/h feel almost comfortable. In terms of styling, the 2025 Blackbird is Honda's most visually aggressive sport tourer yet. The dual-tone bodywork options, including Midnight Storm Black, Fireblade Red, and a special titanium gray with blue accents, are layered in Honda's new nanofinish paint, which is both scratch-resistant and UV protective. The triple projector LED headlamps, integrated turn signals, and an illuminated Blackbird logo on the side fairing give it a premium, almost futuristic vibe. And while some might say it resembles the CBR 1000RR at first glance, spend more time with it and you'll appreciate the subtler cues: the long, flowing side panels, the extended tail with its twin LED taillights shaped like jet thrusters, and the hidden aero ducts integrated into the fairings. Honda has also prioritized rider safety and visibility. The 1300XX comes standard with cornering lights, blind spot monitoring via rear radar, and even an adaptive brake light that pulses under hard deceleration to alert vehicles behind. For riders who like to stay connected, the new infotainment module supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus voice command via a Bluetooth headset. You can control music, navigation, and even call out for roadside assistance via Honda's new Assist Plus feature, which links to your smartphone in emergencies. As for the sound, the symphony from the 4x2x1 exhaust system is nothing short of intoxicating. It starts with a subtle growl at idle, then builds into a deep, harmonic roar as the revs climb. Honda has specifically tuned the exhaust note using a combination of valve timing and acoustic engineering to keep it compliant with emissions laws while still thrilling the rider. It's refined, yet raw. Civilized, yet savage. And now, let's talk about price. The 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird comes in at approximately $21,999. For that price, you get a motorcycle that straddles the line between superbike, grand tourer, and technological showcase. When compared to its rivals, namely the Suzuki Hayabusa, Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R, and even the BMW S1000XR, the new Blackbird offers an unmatched blend of performance, refinement, and day-to-day rideability. It's not just about outright speed. It's about how gracefully it gets there. The legacy of the Blackbird has always been about dominating the road without screaming for attention. The 2025 CBR 1300XX embodies that same spirit but in a smarter, faster, and far more versatile package. So there you have it, the rebirth of a legend, the 2025 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird. A machine that doesn't just honor its past but rockets boldly into the future. If speed is your religion, this is your cathedral. Let us know in the comments what you think of this modern marvel. Would you take this over a Hayabusa? Or is the Blackbird in a class of its own? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth reviews here on Bike Culture Hub. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep chasing the horizon.